we should have no trouble at all with our solar panels generating heaps of sun for us today. Well, this is a new addition for the shack. Hopefully, this is a three-way fridge. So that means it runs off normal AC power. It also runs off 12-volt battery, and it also runs off LPG gas. But I want to see if it runs okay on 12 volts. So it's used. I got it for $70. So I need to clean it out, but I want to see that the element cools down first. So I'm going to leave it for a while. I've charged up this battery overnight. The battery I just measured with the voltmeter has 12.75 volts. And when I connected the wires to the 12 volt adapter and put the meter across to the connections, it was pulling about 5 amps. So the circuit seems to be complete. I want to see how much the voltage drops over a couple of hours, and I want to see how cool the fridge gets. At the moment it's turned up to maximum, which is this dial here on electrical. We'll see how we go, but hopefully this is something I can leave down at the shack and use with our battery and solar panel. So we'll check back in a little while. Well, a couple of hours probably. Well, it's the next day. I've disconnected it a bit here, but the good news is the fridge works, gets nice and cool. The battery went from 12.7 down to 12.2 over the course of an hour to get it down to cold, but that was on high. And once I turned the fridge down to low, then it just ticked along nicely. The battery was happy. So I think when I connect the solar cell to that as well, it'll keep a good high charge on the battery and service the fridge. So I've just been cleaning it out, giving it a bit of a scrub inside and a vacuum out all the sand and so on. And I'm just propping the lid open to let it dry out. So I think we're good to go on Easter camp, leaving this Thursday. Okay, bye for now. So this is a kind of a chest style fridge. At the moment it's just acting as a esky because it's not hooked up to anything, but it can take gas, normal mains power, but also 12 volt battery. So I have a battery that we're using for our hot water system, and I've also brought a new solar panel kit for charging. So we're going to set that up today and see how we go with that. It's getting free energy from the sun. Well, it's a beautiful sunny morning today. Just gone 8 o'clock this morning, and we should have no trouble at all with our solar panels generating heaps of sun for us today. Here's the solar panel setup. So that stands outside. Hopefully you can see the lights on. It's already giving charge. The cable runs inside here, hooked up to the battery, and the battery is also now hooked up to the DC power for this fridge. So we'll let it run for half an hour, then I'll check if the element inside. So the element is this bar at the back. It'll get cold, and that's what keeps the fridge cold. Okay, I'll give you a progress report in about half an hour's time. Another advantage of the solar panels is I can charge USB devices. So using this pretty pink cable, I'm charging up my other phone. Okay, so it's been half an hour running off the solar power, charging the battery for DC on this fridge, and yes, that element is really fridge cold now. So I'll wait for all of this stuff to cool, and I'll rationalise what goes in here and what stays in the esky on some ice. But that's working well. I can probably turn it down a bit once it gets to good temperature. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next video.